I'm back. I'm happy to be back. Thank God for life. I still remain Dupi Dupi singer. The last episode, I ended by saying, which was the fourth, this is the fifth. I ended by telling you my story of how I was in a dream and I had to climb a very, very tall mountain, and how I did not make it to the top of the mountain because I did not persevere enough. I also mentioned to you that not all doors that are open to you are your doors. It is very, very important for you to ask the Lord. Yes, the Lord can show you the revelation. It could be futuristic. It might not be a revelation for today. It might be something that is talking about your tomorrow. Not all doors. In fact, the devil is always setting traps with doors. You just see it. You don't even ask the Lord. You just be on your way, and then you just discover that you are being on a detour. Now that makes me remember another dream I had. In this dream, I was going to enter a supermarket. Everybody's door, but the door was shut to me. I struggled, knocked. No, nobody was ready to open that door for me. And the person in the supermarket was telling me that I should go. That is not your door. He kept saying, that's not your door. I asked him, where is my door? The door he pointed to, I will have to go all around the supermarket, almost, to the other side of the supermarket, of the building. And I kept asking him, why would you not allow me to come in through this door? And he kept saying, that's not your door. And I stubbornly stayed there. I was knocking on the door. Then I saw a man, very tall, very large. His eyes were the eyes of mercy. There's no other way to describe it. And he said to me, my daughter, what are you doing there? I said, can you imagine? It doesn't want to open the door for me. And the man said with a baritone, but this voice that you will love, my daughter, that is not your door. I said, Father, which can be my door? This is so close by and so easy. He said to me, no, you have to go all the way around. And he pointed at the same door that the other man pointed at. It ended as 21 years. So far. And you keep saying, why is she talking about 21 years? Okay, before I continue my story, let me tell you why I'm telling you about 21 years. My journey became 21 years on the 1st of November 2021. And it's very interesting that the Lord himself is the one that always reminds me of the anniversary of my call. That will be a revelation that will make me know that this is the number of years I have walked the path, this Jacob's way. So, 2 weeks to the 1st of November 2021, maybe 1 week to the time, I had this dream. In the dream, I was called to come and teach a youth biology. I'm not a science student, but revelations, can be mysterious. And I left the house without my husband. He wasn't in the car. I parked at the car lot, entered the place that I was supposed to teach the lad. I sat down with some other people. As I taught the guy, I realized that he was not listening. I told the people that called me, I said, this guy is not listening. I told them, until he's ready to listen, I'm no more interested in teaching him. So we all agree that he will listen one day, and it is not today, that day. So I left the place, and I went to my car to leave the place. I met my husband in the car. He agreed to take me back home. On the way back home, My husband showed me a building, 3-story or 4-story building, in what looked like a marketplace in Lagos State that had fallen down to the ground. It collapsed completely. And we drove on. I was going to stop at a shopping complex to buy something, and he had parked the car, and I had entered the shop, and I found out that I wanted to buy underwears. You know, the shop is such that when you enter, there's a large room where there are different desks manned by different people, a man or a woman and all that. So when the customer comes in, you just go to anybody you like and you tell the person what you want. So I went to this lady and I said I wanted brassieres. And she asked me what my size was and all that. Incidentally, they were second hand, but they were good ones. And then she brought me an underwear that I loved so much. I said, okay, if this is your quality, then look for the one I want for me. Then she went inside. And then she was gone for 30 minutes. She was gone for 1 hour. I said to her, what is the problem? Other people were going and coming. People were going and coming. They were going to other desks and going and buying what they wanted to buy, and they were going and coming in. I was stranded, as it were. I keep calling this lady, come out from this place and let me go. And she will come out and peep and say, just give me a little more time. I will soon bring your order. You want to bring my order? It's taking so long. By the time it was the second hour, I said I was leaving. So everybody, kind of said to me, please don't go. We will give you a place where you will rest a while. So they gave me what looked like a dormitory room. And they gave me a bed, and gave my husband a bed. Even that young boy that I was supposed to be teaching biology was with us. He was also given a bed. 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. It was getting to evening. I went to the office. Okay, I said, let this joke end. I'm ready to go home. Can't you see my husband is involved? What is wrong with you? They said, please. Now, it looked as if the office had closed and everybody was doing overtime. And they were all begging me, please don't go. Don't go. Wait just a little more. And before I knew it, the chief executive of the company had come out. He said it was because of you that I kept all these people back. We will look for your brass and we are going to bring them out. 10 hours, 12 hours. When it was like 10:30, 11 p.m., something like that, they now called me to say, your order is ready. It was dark, and they all had been working overtime because of me, and they were pleading with me, don't go. By the time I got there, I saw the lady brought out a carrier bag for me. When I opened the carrier bag, I found fantastic 4 dresses, beautiful dresses, just newly sewn. I'm a beautiful woman in my head, liking beautiful dresses. I've never seen anything this beautiful all my life. These were beautiful, studded. They were made with Ankara. I've never seen anything like that. I kept saying, is this what you are making for me? Is it what you are making for me? I thought you were just going to get me a bra or 2. They said that's why they asked me to wait. But before we left that day, that night, the chief executive asked me, Madam, do you know how long you have waited for? And I said, no. And he said, you have waited for 21 years. See why I keep talking about 21 years? Somebody will say she keeps repeating this 21 years, but it has a meaning. A beautiful story. I'm listening to it myself. So I remain Dupi singer. Don't forget to subscribe and share and like and leave a comment. This is going to be a beautiful story. Let's tell it together. Bye-bye. I love you.